Hi viewers, welcome back again to the channel LAM, Relationship and Marriage. Here is where we talk about relationship and the things that happen in the relationship, and we also talk about, we bring to you videos on the things that happen in the relationships. And that is what we will keep on doing until we build strong relationships, strong marriages. And for those who cannot stay in an abusive relationships, we tell you the red flags and what should make you run away from a relationship, and also how you can grow yourself even if you're single, or you are married, or in whichever status you are. So today we want to discuss a very, very, very hot topic. And the topic is who should propose? Who should propose and the red flags in a relationship? Who should propose and the red flags in a relationship? And once again, we remind you, kindly support us by subscribing to our channel, commenting, liking, telling us the topics you want us to share, and the cases of marriages and relationships you would want us to bring to you. And we will do that. Your command is what we are going to follow. And therefore, karibuni sana to this channel, and may you be blessed as you follow us on the relationship and marriage. So, we are discussing who should propose. Can a woman propose? Can a lady propose to a man? That is what we are going to answer today. And for you who is there, comment to us. Can a lady propose? Or it is just a man who should propose? Even when the lady detects that I've been with this man for 10 years and he's saying nothing. Because I've seen a lot of ladies complaining that they stay with men for so many years. Now, they don't say anything. They are not proposing. They are not telling you what they want. They are not telling you where the relationship is heading to. They just want to stay comfortably in a relationship, and they are not saying anything. Who should propose in a relationship?
First, tell them your name.
Oh, my name's Anne Goge.
I'm Patrick Goge.
And now we are in the discussion who should propose. If I see you umeka sana, you are not telling me what you want in a relationship. Am I allowed to ask you, are we getting married? When are we getting married? Where is this relationship leading us to? Amma, how do you feel?
Well, what I feel is that sometimes, you know, there are those men who don't talk.
Yeah, there are men who are
kind of
shy.
dumb.
I don't know whether it is shyness, or they want to use someone they don't want to say. They just want to continue in a relationship where they are benefiting, and they don't want to propose.
Well, what I think, sometimes they fear what to say.
Really?
Yes, to the girls.
But you have stayed with this girl for maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you're not proposing.
Yeah, well,
Why should you waste my time and you're not telling me where the relationship is heading to?
well, maybe they fear to say what they want.
Hapana, hiyo hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Why should you fear someone you have stayed with for 1 year, 2 years, mumejuana, and I'm hoping that mumeperekana kwa wazazi, because girls, let me talk about girls because I'm a woman. If someone does not want to take you to their parents, ama hataki ujulikane na ma friends zake, he doesn't want your friends, his friends to know you, ama his family to know you, he's just keeping you in a relationship whereby no one knows you. That is a red flag.
There's danger there.
There is danger because after all, why is he hiding you from the friends, from the relatives, from the parents? Then that is a danger.
Then why are you making friends? Where is he taking you to?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So who should propose, according to you?
According to me, men are supposed to propose.
What is this man?
Okay, but when they fail, the girl can try to
Push him.
Yeah.
So, in other words, in a relationship, and especially nowadays, I think nowadays anybody can propose. Because the relationships of nowadays are very open. Most of the times we see them in social media, and they are open relationships. And there is a lot of freedom, unlike our times, whereby in the relationships during our time, there was a lot of fear.
Yes, very true.
You fear, you want to say yes to everything this man says. But nowadays, I would advise ladies, you should not say yes to everything that is said by a man. Or even the other way around. A man should not say yes to everything that is said by a lady. Yeah, because in a healthy relationship, it should be mutual.
Both sides, yeah.
Yeah, where I am allowed to say what I feel, and you are allowed to say what you feel. If someone wants to bless you, anakufinyiria kwa kona, he doesn't want you to talk, ama she doesn't want you to talk, to express yourself, then that is also a red flag in a relationship.
That's another danger.
Yeah. Another, so we have agreed that anyone can propose in a relationship, especially where this man is keeping you, he's not telling you anything, and you have stayed with him for quite some time. Then you should ask him where the relationship is heading to.
But I also have
a suggestion.
Sometimes the man can be having no money to start to start a marriage, yeah?
But that does not mean that a marriage is built on money.
No, you know most men think that without money you cannot succeed in marriage.
But this girl has accepted you. You have stayed with him,
But
with
maybe-
her for 1 year, 2
but
years.
maybe the man has been showing the girl that he have money, but he doesn't.
That is another mistake.
Yes.
Men, just be yourself when you are in a relationship. Because one day you'll enter in a house and you'll not be able to pretend. So don't pretend in a relationship. Be who you are. This person to like you as you,
Yes,
or
you
to
are.
hate you, so that you can detect what they feel are, and you run away. Because if you don't want me as Anne, the way I am, and I don't want you as Patrick, the way you are, with your weaknesses, with your strong points, and I am trying to hide some of the weaknesses I have, when you enter into marriage, that will be one of the things that will make your marriage to fail.
Yeah, you have problems.
Yeah, you'll have
Very true.
problems. So people should be an open book in a relationship.
Yes.
If I don't like whatever you are telling me, I tell you no. Yeah. Because most of the things that happen in a relationship are fake. I want to show you I have money. I go and borrow a vehicle.
And you don't have. You go to a car hire.
You hire.
You hire a car. You take your girlfriend for outing. You go to Nakuru, Masai Mara with a private car.
Yeah.
I mean with a hired car. At the end of the day, when you get married,
you don't have that car. So the minute this girl realizes you don't have that car, your problem in that marriage will start there.
Yes, that is very true.
Because she married you thinking that you are comfortable, you have a car, you have everything, and then she comes to realize it was just pretense.
Very true.
So that relationship will not work. So we have agreed that either of the two can propose.
Very true.
Then we go to the red flags in a relationship. What are some of the dangers that a man or a woman can see in a relationship and you run away?
Number one, if when you are getting married, the man was not drinking and he started drinking and coming.
We are saying now you are in a relationship, you're not yet married.
Oh, okay.
The red flags you should see and run away for your dear life before you enter into marriage.
I think give me yours first.
Me, I think some of the red flags you should detect and run away. We have already said some, that if this guy doesn't want to take you to the parents, ama this girl doesn't want you to be known by the parents, by the relatives, by the friends. Whether it is a girl or the man, that is a red flag. Number two red flag, if someone is always insisting on expensive things and expensive life, and you cannot afford, whether it is a gentleman, because I've had ladies who start a relationship, and these men keep on demanding for things from them.
Yes, from them, yeah.
So if someone is demanding for money, mara anakuitisha pesa, mara anakwambia nipeleke sijui wapi, mara borrow a loan, we buy a plot, and that time you have not even entered into marriage. That is a red flag. Why does that? Okay, when you have agreed that you can
buy a plot
sit
together.
down,
Yes.
even in that relationship, you agree, we can utoa hii pesa, and I also contribute this. We buy a property that is going to be written both of us. That one is okay. But if someone wants to buy properties alone,
that is conning.
not involving you,
That is conning.
girl, man, run away.
Yeah, because
we have had very many people who have invested in relationships, and then this man or this lady leaves you when you have invested so much in their lives. And that is where these killings in their marriages and relationships start. When this person feels, I have invested so much into this relationship,
and this girl doesn't want me,
and this girl or this man
doesn't want me,
is treating me this way. So we can detect those red flags very early. So tell me yours now. I've said mine.
Also, if a man, for example, if a man doesn't want to show you his friends or relatives at the same time, and he doesn't want to disclose you where he works.
Exactly, that is another thing.
Where he
if
works.
Someone is hiding where he works, the kind of work he does. Because if this person you're going to build a home with, then you should know where he works, the kind of work he does. Because we are seeing ladies who get married to people who are doing funny jobs, and they have not yet known what kind of a job this guy is involved in. So it is very, very important to know a person in and out. Where does he work?
If
what
you are
does
a mortuary
he do?
attendant, tell them you are mortuary attendant. It's work,
you
just like any other person.
You should not hide. And there are these guys who tells you, I have divorced my wife. We are no longer together. I just support the children.
Yes.
You enter into that relationship, and even you go ahead and marry, then you realize you are now a second wife. This man was telling lies. They are still together with the first wife, and he's investing in that relationship, but he wanted you to join to come to his life, as a second wife.
He misused you, and then
exactly. So when someone tells me I am divorced, I'm separated from my wife, I just support the children from a distance, get to know more.
Yes.
Get to know more.
Yes.
Take time to run this person, because you can end up being the second wife, and after that you don't know what will happen to that relationship afterwards.
Same to men.
Exactly.
Try to avoid these ladies who tells you that their husband died so many years ago. So
they say, me, I've never encountered a lady who says that he doesn't have.
If you know I'm a man, you are a woman. You can meet so many men telling you that they have had
anyway,
that. Yeah.
It can be both ways, because you never know in life what you can encounter. So get to know the person completely. Even if he tells you that they have separated, the wife died, something like that, investigate before you enter into the relationship. I know sometimes when we fall in love with someone, we don't even want to learn much about them. We just want to start life, to start a relationship, to go on. But I tell you that marriage, because we have stayed in it for long, when you start marriage without a firm foundation, it can shake.
Yeah.
It can shake, and it will be very bitter on either side if that marriage doesn't work. Because you come out of there with a what?
With a lot of bitterness, for example.
With a lot of pain,
With a lot
of
pain.
bitterness, and by the time you recover, it will take time. you'll be hurt. So it is good to lay a foundation, get to know these people well, and make sure, although you cannot be 100% that the person you are marrying is the right person, but through the help of God, you can lead to the right person whom you will spend the rest of your life with. Any other red flag? If the person is threatening, threaten,
yes.
ama anakuwa angry. You know, there are people, you are in a relationship, and anakuwa annoyed suddenly, and you cannot explain why he's annoyed or she's annoyed. That is a danger.
Because most of them, what they does, when you go and meet them, they all of a sudden change the mood.
Ama they just keep quiet. They cannot explain why they are keep quiet.
Yes.
They get annoyed
whether they have
with you,
problems,
even when you do the right thing. They are annoyed.
They don't want to tell you their problems.
And they become bitter and quarrelsome. In other words, if you find someone is bitter, quarrelsome, and violent, run away for your dear life. Run away. Because you cannot live with a person who is bitter, who is violent, who is depressed forever. So try to look for those red flags in a relationship and run away where you can. Another red flag? Another red flag is that, okay, there are people who are social. People who talk with a lot of women, and they have nothing with them. But there are some men who are addicted to talking to everybody. And in the process of talking to everybody, they have a weakness. They cannot say no to those girls. So you find such a man is dating like 10 people at the same time. So if you find that a person is this kind of people who talk a lot, and he goes hugs every girl he meets with. Now we are not saying hugging is bad, but you can detect whether this person is into a relationship with that lady they are hugging, or they are meeting, because there are men who have weaknesses of
who have got that spirit.
Yeah. Whichever girl they meet with, the girl falls in love with them. There are people there are men who are liked by ladies so much, and they don't resist. Such people are very dangerous because, one, such men, they don't value women.
They don't, yeah.
Because wameona wanawake waina yote. So even when you enter into a serious relationship with that guy, he will never take you seriously.
Very true.
And I have seen some guys who are like that. They keep on
rotating with.
Yani, it's like ladies just like them. They have that. I don't know what I can call it.
It's a spirit kind of, eh?
Yes.
It's a spirit kind of.
A spirit kind of. Is it a spirit? He doesn't know, but girls just like him. And it comes to a point whereby this guy, because of the anaran character nyingi za wasichana, so he will never be serious with any of them. And he can flirt with you. So it's good to run away from such people. Ama you tell them, I'm not happy about the way you treat ladies. If you want a serious relationship, then let us sit down and have a serious relationship. So it's good to be open. What is paining you? What is hurting you?
Can you tell them whether it is good to tell them off? Sometimes.
Yeah, when you see someone is not
interfering with your, for example, if somebody is interfering with your marriage, is it good to tell them off?
Interfering with your marriage, how?
Okay, or your relationship. For example, if, for example, this is me and you.
Yeah.
And somebody is becoming
like a lady comes so you are the one to tell him her off amanimini.
Me.
Yeah, it's good to
it's
have
good
a stand as a man. Have a stand. If someone wants you and you have a relationship, just tell them openly, I have someone else. Because how long will you
or I'm married, and that's
how long will you flirt with so many women it's good to speak the truth.
Very
It's
true.
good to speak the truth and tell someone where they are messing up. Another red flag.
Another thing,
Another red flag is someone you have started the relationship with, na mmekaa kama 1 year or 2 years, and then he starts telling you, stop your studies, I can cater for you. Stop your job, I will cater for you. Stop furthering your studies.
I'll cater for you.
Learn away, learn away, learn away. Such men are controlling. Why does he want you to stop?
Yeah.
Maybe there are men who are
genuine.
But
But
and they will support you. But there are some who wants you to be down so that they can control you.
Yeah, very true.
So you have to investigate the kind of person you are dating, the kind of person you are building a home with,
yeah.
Whether it is the type that wants to control you, therefore he doesn't want you to look for a job, he doesn't want you to further your studies, he doesn't want you to do your business, he tells you stop your business, we can put another business, so many things. So such a person, first run him. If you find that he's the controlling type, please achana na yeye. Leave him alone. And we are telling you out of experience. We have been talking to so many couples, so many relationships, and we know what we are saying. And you know, marriage is a relationship whereby, or rather, when you enter marriage, it's not easy to come out.
Marriage is a company of
Exactly.
two directors.
And once you enter into it, you sign that certificate, it becomes really hard to come out. So it's good to make sure, or rather to try, because you cannot be 100% sure. Try, even before you enter into it, make sure that the person you are entering into it is the right person. Sindio?
Yes. And then, can I ask you, what about these girls who talk too much?
You know, talking is the nature of someone.
Yes.
And if, for example, if you fall in love with someone who is talking too much, it means you like that character.
What I was saying, when they are talking too much, you have not yet married.
Ndio ninasema about social life, about the way people talk, and about the way they keep quiet is a character development when they were young. You cannot blame someone for talking too much or for keeping quiet. If you don't like someone who talks too much.
What I was trying to say, for example, I'm in love with you. And most of the time, when I meet you, for example, you are with other men talking too much, you don't give me time, for example. Then
that is also a red flag to the guy.
They are.
It's a red flag because if this girl wants to be with the other men more than she wants to be with you, then that is a problem. Because hata mkimare, hatakuwa kwa marriage, atakuwa all over.
Because akili zake zitakuwa
divided.
Yeah.
So those are some of the red flags that you detect and know that your relationship might not end up well. And I think we are running, and some of you maybe you are single, maybe you have divorced because your relationship would not work. And we always say, if you find that your relationship cannot work, or your marriage cannot work, then it's good to run away than maybe to commit suicide, or you get up, you get
depressed.
killed, or depressed. So it's good to run away when you find that your relationship is not working. We are not encouraging divorce, but we are telling you, if you find that there is danger in your marriage, or in your relationship, it's good to run away. And for that, we want to invite you. We are talking to people who have parted ways and they want to come together. We are treating them for, what can we call it, spicing your marriage. We treat you, we take you to a hotel and we talk with you. And if you really want your marriage to work, or your relationship to work, you can call us. You can just comment there, you inbox us, and we are going to reach you and we are going to tell you further information. If you're single and you have had a story of your life and how your marriage ended, and you'd want a soda to cry on, we are here. Kindly inbox us, and we're going to reach you, and we're going to talk to you, and we share. And maybe you can heal, and you can have peace, and we can talk even about how to build your life, even when you are single, and bring up your children. Because it doesn't mean we have so many single mothers and single fathers who have brought up their children and they have succeeded. You can also do the same. So bye-bye for now until we meet again. Kindly support us by subscribing, commenting, and liking our video.